three options for your live there. Yeah.
There we are.
We're live.
Now we're live. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Andrea and Ashley and Brian with HFNC for our coffee talk for Monday, November 29th already, which just blows my mind entirely, because now we've gotten past Thanksgiving and we're in that final stretch toward, whatever holiday it is that you celebrate. I mean, the start of Hanukkah was yesterday. And, we have so many things going on that are so exciting. And so talking about exciting things with tomorrow being Giving Tuesday, I'm going to turn it over to Ashley to tell you more about it.
Yeah, Giving Tuesday is such an amazing time for all of us, even those of us that are in the community and may consider us not necessarily able to give. You can just give a little, and we have a link. And maybe Brian, is there a way for you to share what that link is? That Giving Tuesday, how people can give, and maybe you can grab that while I'm talking. And what
I'll put it in the chat of the video.
Perfect. Okay. And then some of the things that we do kind of behind the scenes are we get a lot of phone calls from people that are new to the community here that really are needing some guidance, some referrals, and we are the ones that are able to make that happen. We're the connectors. And these are the kinds of things that happen behind the scenes that your Giving Tuesday dollars will support, and also camp. I mean, we're coming back to camp next year. June 2022. Sorry, I have the Female Factor retreat on the brain. Sorry. That is in April, but June 2022 is going to be Camp Promotion. We're so excited, but there has to be an entire staff here in order to make that happen. And those are the kind of things that your Giving Tuesday dollars promote and support. So we just want to make sure that everybody knows about our campaign, and it's tomorrow, November 30th, Giving Tuesday. So thank you.
And if you happen to check your mail, you should actually, hopefully, also be receiving from the foundation some information. It just kind of tells you what this is about and what we do with the funds, and how on the backside, how it is that you can help support this foundation. It's hugely important to so many people, and we so welcome and thank you for your support, but we do need your support. So what other things we have going on tomorrow, Ash?
Well, not only is it Giving Tuesday, but it is the 11th in our series of 12 Spanish Salón de Comunitario events that we're so grateful that Takeda has sponsored for us through the entire year of 2021. And this was inspired because of our inability to get together, but we knew, and Takeda wanted to support that there was a need for Spanish speakers to connect, even though we can't get together in person sometimes. So the topic is going to be mindfulness. And I know that during this time of year, people will appreciate that. And I know that for myself, I have been just coming off of a vacation, feeling incredibly mindful this morning as I'm going through the mountain of emails that I have, and just remembering all those good mindfulness tasks and reminders. So you can register at hemofoundation.org/events. It's at 6 p.m. tomorrow night, and we'd love to see you there, whether you speak Spanish or not.
Very cool. Very good. We've got some excitement coming up this weekend also. We have our Winterfest, right, Ash?
We do. That's why I've got my snowman mug out. And I'm super excited to say that most everybody's villages have arrived.
Now, what is this village of which you speak, Ash?
Well, so the idea is that we're going to be decorating gingerbread villages, and the nice thing is that they have more than one structure, if you will. So if you have several kids, family members, grandma and grandpa want to join, there's enough for everybody. There's enough of the tubes so that you can all have some and decorate. And we'll all be gathered together on Zoom, just like we are here. And then
Yeah.
we're going to have somebody guide us. Her name is Stephanie. She's a community member. And I'm super excited because she's got all kinds of plans for her idea of what a gingerbread village is going to look like. And expect to be surprised. But yeah, so we ordered them from Walmart and they dropped them at everyone's door. Now, if you ordered on the if you registered on the 22nd, your delivery will come this week. And that's only because I wasn't here to place that order, but I placed those this morning.
Very cool. And I believe that we are also going to be visited by two special people on Saturday for our Winter Fest. What's that about?
Yeah, so Santa and Mrs. Claus, it's a huge tradition here at HFNC. I know the families so look forward to it. And although we won't be doing it in person, we'll have a Zoom room where you can visit and talk about your wish list and get a picture.
Very, very cool. Yay. Before we know it, it'll be the new year, and it'll be 2022. And we have some things that are coming up. We've got family camp that will be in person this year, in 2022, at Camp Arroyo in Livermore. We are so excited. We are going to do it as a single day event because we were requested to not necessarily do an overnight event with children in the early part of spring yet. So that is great. It's fine. We are going to have a really meaningful, really wonderful day for family camp on March 12th at Camp Arroyo in Livermore. The registration is currently open. So we, encourage you, please. This is a time for families that maybe had gotten a diagnosis years ago to come back together and be able to spend time with one another, to hear from the Hemophilia Treatment Center staff that we will have doing presentations that particular day. It's a great chance for new families, perhaps with a new diagnosis, to come together with people who know exactly what they're feeling and exactly what they're going through. So we absolutely encourage, families that maybe are not so new to the bleeding disorders community and those who are completely new to all come together on Saturday, March 12th at Camp Arroyo, and please register. The registration is open. We have something cool also going on this spring, Ash, right?
Yes, thankfully, the Female Factor Retreat bounced back from the loss of our venue. We are so grateful to Walker Creek Ranch. However, they aren't hosting any events in 2022. So we scrambled and we found St. Clair's Retreat in the Santa Cruz Mountains. It's a beautiful venue. Picture sky high redwoods and hiking trails and serenity and quiet, and actually pretty easy to navigate terrain. It's just on a couple of levels, so people will be glad about that. But you can register for that. It's April 8th through 10th. The exciting thing about that is that Stanford Hemophilia Treatment Center is going to be coming out and providing our education for us. And then we also have K-taping with Dr. Mike Zolotnitsky, and look for some other mental health education as well as some other surprises along the more retreat line. But I did cover all the education that's going to be there too. So that's April 8th through 10th, Santa Cruz Mountains. You can register at hemofoundation.org/events.
Good. You probably noticed that Brian hasn't done a lot of talking on this particular coffee talk. but Brian is going to be speaking now. Mr. Anderson has made a choice to accept a position away from the Hemophilia Foundation of Northern California. So yeah, so we're going to shed a few tears, but Brian's last day is coming up on this coming Wednesday, December 1st. So I'm going to turn it over to Brian to share some information with you.
Yeah, so, I know our email went out on Friday, and I've already started to receive some just nice messages from our community members that I've gotten to interact with a lot. So just thanks to everybody. I know Rachel even put in the comments, and so I commented back to her as well. It's very sweet. And, I will miss everyone too. And, but, which I've been telling people throughout my time at HFNC is as long as the bleeding disorder community will have me, I will stay around. So even though, yes, in a professional sense, I will be leaving, but I will be showing up again when I can as a volunteer and whatnot. I'd love to still be involved with camp and so many of the things that I've gotten to be and see everyone and just, support this amazing community that I have fallen in love with, throughout my time here. So, you will hopefully still see me around, occasionally, and then, hopefully as my kid gets a little bit older and whatnot, more often, so that'll be helpful too. But yeah, so I plan to be around. I'm staying in the Bay Area. I'm not like moving out of town or anything. So will still be around. Hope to, again, see everybody soon as things start to open up, but maybe in a volunteer capacity, I'll still get to show up, interact with everyone, and and still be involved and support this awesome community. So it's bittersweet because I will miss everyone. I've really enjoyed my time here and whatnot, but yeah, excited to do new things at the same time. So it's like the sad but also excited at the same time. So but ultimately I really will miss everybody and appreciate everyone. So yeah, farewell, everybody. My last day's Wednesday, whatnot. So, coming up soon here. And I'm sorry, I'll miss the fun things on Saturday and miss, our fun guests and all that stuff. I think the holiday parties is always such a fun time. So, maybe when hopefully we're back in person in 2022, I'll get to maybe show up at our holiday party and say hi to everybody. That'll be a good time. But yeah, thanks everyone for just being so kind and whatnot through all my interactions with everybody and whatnot. Just love and appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. And from all of the community that's part of HFNC, we are absolutely going to miss you. Thank you so much for everything that you have given to this community. It is absolutely appreciated. So. Okay, guys. Well, Brian doesn't have his mic anymore. I've got to get you one. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.